Sometimes a single day with your dad becomes a memory of a lifetime, and sometimes it becomes your destiny. This is Stay Smokin'. I'm Paul, and Cole, it's been a minute, man.
Yeah, it's been a couple days. I got a little busy with some work, had to catch up on that. Make sure all the photos are uploaded on the website for you guys to see what you're looking at.
You don't get a chance to see Cole at work, but when I see Cole at work, it's pretty cool. Like the stuff that you did, the pipe that you got up there now. Nice job on laying that out. Wait till you see what I'm talking about.
Yeah, I'm excited for everyone to see that once the product gets live on there. But it is it's the one you guys covered a couple days ago,
Yeah, the
right?
Fawn Auenland, which is the Gandalf pipe.
Yeah.
Well, not officially the Gandalf pipe, but
Pretty much.
but modeled off of, right?
Yeah.
Pretty damn close.
Kind of those I guess Shire type.
Yeah.
Pipes,
Very
yeah.
cool. So today we're going to be smoking a Kikimomo Habano Figurado, the Destiny 1. I'm going to get right into what it's all about. It's originally from Nicaragua. It's medium strength. Its size is 5x56 Figurado. And the flavors and aromas are said to contain notes of grass, hay, roasted nuts, bitter coffee, pepper, and a touch of mesquite-like smokiness. Notable aspects, it contains a Habano wrapper with Nicaraguan fillers and binders. That'll be tasty. The history, this is the interesting part. As a young boy of 12 in the early 1970s, Keith Moskowitz's love for cigars began. On a trip to Midtown Manhattan with his dad, they visited Alvin Sanchez's Hand-Rolled Cigars, a small but impressionable boutique shop where he gave him his first glimpse into the cigar-making industry. Keith spent the day learning about the art and rolling of cigars from Cuban exiles. From that day forward, his love for cigars grew. And now in adulthood, Keith is known in his hometown by the signature cigar he has created. And once we get to this, it's pretty cool. The cigar pairing suggested a rye whiskey or an herbal tea. We'll talk about that a bit later because we talked about that last week, didn't we?
I believe so.
Yeah. And suggested specific pairing a Kiru. I'm not sure how to pronounce that. I know the O has an umlaut on it, but the Kiru wood smoke malt rye whiskey from Finland. On the nose, a charred oak campfire and toasted spices. On the palate, this is where it gets me, man. On the palate, expect flavors of smoked malt, dark chocolate, black pepper, with hints of caramel, vanilla, and a lingering smokiness on the finish. If I can grab my hands on that whiskey, I will, and I will grab one of those and pair it for sure. So, what are your thoughts on that? Just that description alone.
Well, the first thing that popped up, the dark chocolate and black pepper is going to go really well with the Habano wrapper.
Yeah.
That was the first thing that popped into my mind.
So a good suggested pairing for sure.
Yeah, very good suggested pairing. And another boutique brand, which I love to see. I like boutique brands. Pravada, I guess you could technically consider them a
Are
boutique
they now?
brand.
I feel like it started out, but now it kind of
They're
branched out to something bigger.
They've hit more of the mainstream, but you know,
Yeah.
they're still not like if you compare them between like if you ask someone, hey, what do you think about Arturo Fuente and Pravada? People are gonna go, Liga Pravada?
That's
You know what,
initially
yeah.
that's what I thought too. Yeah.
You know what? It's with Pravada also. They don't have like really any core lines.
Yeah.
Like you don't like with AJ, you have like the New Worlds and whatnot. With
Yep.
Rocky Patel, you have the edges.
Yeah.
With them, it's kind of a lot of them are one-offs.
Yeah, their core lines, I guess, are the stuffs you could consider boxed, but they only come around every so.
Again, it's limited.
Yeah, it's limited, and if they re-release them, you have to wait a couple of years before you
Yeah.
can get them. You can't just walk into a store and find like a Rocky Patel edge like you do with them.
I do enjoy the fun though of the Pravada Apex we had.
Yes, that was a very fun stream. I enjoyed that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now that was a stream where we had to guess, and there was a bit of mystery and so on. I got a bit of a mystery for you today, Cole.
Okay.
In your cup is a drink that I poured. It is non-alcoholic, just so you know. It's
Okay.
not coffee. I know you're not a coffee drinker per se, but it is something a little sweet and tasty. I don't want you to have a sip until we get into the cigar.
All right.
Should we
sounds
get
good.
into the cigar?
Yeah, let's do it.
All right. Okay. Cool enough.
Can we get
This
an
one?
overhead of it?
Yeah.
Kiki Momo, nice Figurado shape. You got the classic pigtail top there as
Yep.
the cap, and then the standard Figurado shape at the end where you light, which is what is expected for a Figurado. Now, I know a lot of people kind of debate over whether you should toast the end of a figurado or you should just go straight into lighting it.
What's your take?
I'm kind of both. Sometimes just whatever really my mood is. If I want to get into it fast, I'll just go straight to the light. Maybe I'll toast it a tad bit after I'm done the light. But if I'm feeling like I'm not rushed or have enough time, I'll sit there and I'll toast it.
Also, Rainmaker says, "Hi everyone, happy Monday."
Hey, Rainmaker. How's it doing with you in Nova Scotia?
Yeah, good to see you again. I made a bit of a mess. Going for
Okay.
the cold draw.
Yep.
Yeah, you did leave a mess.
Ooh. Should I keep the band on? Band comes off nice and easy on this one.
Nice cold draw on that.
Yeah.
Picking up on some sweetness. I'm just going to go for the light. Toast it a little bit after.
Toast after. Yeah.
Yeah, it's really depends. I know this kind of goes with closed foot cigars as well. A lot of people debate whether you should toast or just go straight into the light of a closed foot. And with closed foots, I lean to more go right into the light because you're missing out on all the flavor in the wrapper that is
Fair
closed.
enough. Fair
Yeah.
enough. Okay, I was gonna do like a toast further away than I usually do. Just a little bit. No way. Okay.
Yeah, just get it. I like to get it started a little bit, and then I toast the sides to just even it up a tad. And to each their own. People might like to do it differently.
Oh, you get a bite right away. A good bite. A good flavor right off the top.
Oh yeah, I can pick up on the pepper right away.
Yep.
Yep.
But you know, a lot of times cigar, you light it and you go, okay, let's get talking before we get to the, gets into it, because we're not going to really get into anything yet because of this right away. I'm getting the flavor profile.
Oh yeah, it stands out. It's pretty in your face right now, in my opinion.
Yeah, very peppery.
And I'm curious to know how the flavor is going to change once it widens out, because with figurados, the widening and the tapering, it all affects the flavor.
Well, it's like we just lit a cigarillo, and then we're gonna go like to Lancero, and then to Robusto, right? And this is a little bit. This is like what, a couple of millimeters bigger than a Robusto, right?
I believe
At
so.
its
Yeah,
widest. 52?
56. Yeah,
56. Yeah.
yeah, 56 for the figurado. I believe a 52 is the standard size for
That's like
Robusto
usually
ring
the
gauge.
max. It's like 50 to 52
Yeah.
for Robusto, yeah.
Oh, that's great.
Well, let me
The
take.
AC fan is blowing a little bit, and is actually it's keeping me cool more than anything else, and that's a good
Is
thing.
it actually working?
Yeah, oh yeah, it's
Nice,
working.
good. Don't want you guys hotboxing in there.
Yeah.
Don't make me laugh mid draw.
All right, I'm
Maybe
gonna
that'll
go.
get you to do a retro hail
No,
involuntarily.
no. Again, I witnessed Cole's retro hail. I saw the pain in his eyes, and I thought, nah, you know what? I'll wait.
You're
I'll
good.
wait. Yeah.
He saw
Hey,
demons that day.
okay. So I want to see your reaction to this. You can sniff it if you
Okay.
like. I put a drink.
Sniff
I will
it.
explain what it is once you've had a sip. There's not much in there, just in case you don't like it.
You got my curiosity.
You tell me.
Oh,
You know what that is?
that's Dr. Pepper.
It's not your regular Dr Pepper though.
Okay.
What is it?
Let's see if you can figure this out. I mean,
your
I have an
cigar
answer.
there.
Unlike Apex Privada, Privada Apex, I can give you the answer of what's in there. And they're hard to find, but I know a store down the road that sells them. It may be too sweet or whatever for your liking, but
No, it's perfect.
oh, perfect. Okay, I'm glad. I'm happy.
I'm splitting between like. Wait, is that the cream soda one?
Nope.
Ooh,
No?
that one's good though. I like
Then
that
I'm
one.
leaning towards more cherry or vanilla. Well, no, wait.
Neither.
I guess yeah. Dr. Pepper's kind of cherry tasting.
They have like 23 flavors in one, so it's kind of hard.
But this was the first flavored. I have Dr Pepper once in a blue moon. I'm not a huge. I like Dr Pepper. I mean, I know for a lot of people it's like cilantro or whatever. You know, either you love
Is
it or hate
it?
it. People like think, oh,
Really?
it tastes like toothpaste. Why do you drink that? Or cilantro, it tastes like soap. Why do you eat that?
I like
I love
cilantro.
cilantro.
Is it just the standard diet Dr. Pepper?
That's
No.
hilarious. That'd be hilarious if he did that too.
Let me know when you want to know. I'll just tell you.
Rainmaker
I'm-
says vanilla or cherry.
I'm gonna go back for one more sip. And
I mean,
then-
if you like vanilla or cherry, sure, Rainmaker. One more sip. Go ahead. I'm looking forward to having some because I like it. I can only drink so much of it though. It is admittedly sweet though, right? And I'm thinking with the pepperiness, the sweetness might balance it out.
Yeah, and it did balance out because the first time
Oh.
I sipped it, made sure to hit the cigar first. It was a nice balancing in the flavor.
Oh.
I'm gonna try. Good draw on this, by the way. Eh? Very good draw on this.
I'm so confused. I'm stuck on the cream soda one, but I know it's not cream soda. I can't tell you what that flavor is. What is it, Paul?
Blackberry.
Blackberry. Okay.
Yeah, Dr. Pepper Blackberry. I'd show you, but I'm not allowed. But yeah, it's Dr. Pepper Blackberry. And
That's good.
I love anything flavored blackberry or blueberry. Usually any berries. I like that flavor. So if I see a pop, I don't drink pop that often. When I see one that has that, I'm like, all right, I'll give that a go. And
Yeah.
I sort of I was like, oh, that looks interesting. And then I got in the car, drove home after gassing up, and I popped it open and I was like, wow, this is this is really tasty. And then remember last week I mentioned this. That's why I brought it. Because we're talking about different like pops, different teas as
Yep.
well.
Yeah.
That we could have like an array of teas and see what herbal tea blends well with this particular cigar. And then when we talked about pop, it was like somebody, who was it? Somebody famous or somebody here was talking about drinking a pop with a ginger ale, or was it you that said cream soda or some other sweet pop that works well with
For me, it'd be root,
Root
beer,
beer, Root beer,
or
root beer.
yeah, I like a cream soda.
right. So I
Cream
thought
soda's a huge one, actually.
cream soda is a huge one.
Yeah,
okay,
it's
there
more
you
so
go.
for Connecticut's, though. Like a lot of people pair them with Connecticut.
That makes
It's
sense.
that
Cream.
creaminess, yeah.
Yeah.
That light vanilla creaminess, yeah.
But this works well with the pepperiness of this. So far, very peppery, right?
Oh yeah, yeah. Pepper forward cigar, in my opinion.
Not a pepper bomb.
Not a pepper bomb.
Not a pepper bomb.
No. Actually, I have a very a take that I guess a lot of people would find controversial. I'm not the biggest fan of pepper forward cigars.
I am with you on that.
Okay, I would have thought you would be the opposite.
No, I like the I guess I'm leaning towards more like Connecticut than anything else. If
Yeah.
I was to go, my druthers, what I prefer. I'm not saying I don't like this. I mean, this is definitely tasty, and
Yeah.
I'm looking forward to seeing where it goes further down the line. But no, I'm not. If it's pepper heavy, I'm looking forward to. Okay, it's peppery. All right, I accept this. Now, where's it going? What's the next flavor that's going to come along? And here, I think we're supposed to, let's go back here. Like, coffee, I'm looking for, bitter coffee. Okay. Roasted nuts, yep.
Yep.
Grass and hay.
I see hay a lot. It's
Yeah.
strange. But you know who says hay a lot about cigar flavors? Cigar aficionado.
Really?
Yeah.
You
a
know
lot
what?
of the time, that's the only time really that I see like hay grass notes is from them.
If I
And
go
bread.
back to the retro hail, I can see the grass and hay taste a little bit as well. Or not the retro hail, sorry, the cold draw.
Okay,
I
yeah.
can see the hay and kind of grassy taste a little bit. I could pick up on it thinking back to it.
I'm
Right.
actually, funny enough, we just said it, and maybe
Yeah.
again, what we talk about this all the time. Is it because we mentioned it and the brain goes click? Now you're going to taste it. But I grass right now.
Wow. What do you know?
Like dry grass.
Oh.
It's been cut. It's been a few days. Didn't bother raking it up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Rainmaker says cream soda goes with any cigar. And if you like hay smoke, a Sinistro.
Sinistro. I read about that when I was doing research on this. Sinistro. Yeah.
I want to say I've smoked one of those before.
We've had them. Sinistro was the ones with the horses. They had the horses on everything.
Yeah, and there's the Last Cowboy. I remember some of them are
Yeah.
pretty cool. Yeah.
The Last Cowboy was a cool one. I like that band.
This is unique. I like this is something I have like the flavors I'm getting are unique. Yes, the pepperiness, the hay, like you said, maybe a bit on the cold draw, but the grass right now, yep. Bitter coffee note, mesquite. I imagine will come later on. I bet you
Yeah.
the back end of this will be very very high with the mesquite
Yeah.
flavor.
Yeah. I was just thinking, these are their core lines. I want to know what the flavor in the expanded lines that they have, because I have a feeling you've been onto their site when you were doing some research.
Yeah, now what do I have here? I don't know if I have that information right in front of me right now. Kelly, can you pull up their? Are you able to pull that up? Sorry, I'm throwing that at you out of the blue.
Because they have very solid flavors on the core lines.
You want me to
I'm
pop up their
wondering if,
website?
Yeah, Kiki Momo.
I'm wondering if their more specialty lines are more explore
What a
like
mess.
adventurous.
Well, I
with
know
the
that
flavors.
their Patriot has various like different wraps. Like there's Connecticut and Maduro.
Yeah.
And Ecuadorian wrapper. Like as the stars and stripes of their.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that.
Oh,
that's
you want me
interesting.
to show the different wraps?
Yeah. And I think I think you'll see exactly what I'm talking about.
Okay.
I was watching a review, and they were talking to Keith, what's his last Moskovitz, about that. And I was thinking, I was doing the research. Kayla and I were talking about this. Where does the name Kiki Momo come from? And it's like, what's just the name? And everywhere you look, everywhere you research, nobody has an answer. And then I realized when he was being interviewed, he was referring to himself, and people were saying, "Hey Mo, what do you think about this?" I'm like, Mo, I bet you
Yeah.
Keith, Kiki Momo, Keith Moskovitz. So it's just the derivation there.
Yeah.
And which lends itself, if it's more of like a, like a nickname when he was a kid.
Yeah.
I mean, his story is all about how he got into the passion of cigars
Yeah.
was instilled in him when he was 12. So it makes sense that the name sort of refers to perhaps a nickname in his youth.
Yeah, everything ties back.
Yeah.
To those monumental events, I guess.
Yeah,
Say.
yeah.
That's the word I'm looking for.
I wonder if he realized when he was 12, we should talk to him at some point, if he realized that at that moment, how, that 52 years later, because it was in 2022 that he started Kiki Momo Cigars. I wonder if he realized back then where he'd be now. There you go.
Yeah.
There you go.
Oh, look at those.
See? And that's
Yeah.
a mixture of different wrappers. Just, I wonder how much of that flavor you can taste, or is it just purely aesthetics? I think you can taste.
Oh,
I think you
100%.
can taste for sure.
Yeah.
Have you ever smoked a barber pole?
Yeah, I did. Was it the Alex Bradley?
The Alec Bradleys?
Yeah.
Probably the Filthy Hooligan then.
Yeah, Filthy
Yeah.
Hooligan. Yeah.
Ooh, I like the Candela and Maduro ones.
Yeah,
I'd like to
that one
try
looks
the
really
Candela.
cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That looks like a nice mix.
I gotta say, like, when they do barber poles or
that.
stuff like that, actually, you know what?
Yin yang.
The one on the far left where it's like...
1, 2, 3.
Like
yeah, 1, 2,
full on-
3.
it's like
you get the full...
Neapolitan.
Not yeah,
Yeah.
but you could almost think of it as like, oh, this is almost kind of like a sampler. I'm getting 3 cigars in one. I get to
Kind
try
of,
each
yeah.
flavor and see where I like it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Ah.
That's pretty cool. I want So that defines each of the thirds. Oh, look at that second one in, same.
Oh yeah, that one is definitely more
Yeah.
Neapolitan. You got like a reddish band there.
So what would that be? Like a Connecticut? What would be the greenish band? What would that be?
Connecticut Candela,
Candela,
and then
yes, right.
probably a Maduro, on
Maduro,
the back.
yeah, yeah.
Or maybe a darker.
This one would be Maduro Connecticut Habano.
Oh, it looks a little green on our screen. That's why I
Oh,
said
this one
Candela.
looks more green to me. That one, oh, maybe that is Candela. Just comparing this one to this green,
Yeah, that green's definitely Candela.
this is
Darker
more
green's
green.
Candela.
Yeah.
This is making me think Connecticut.
Okay.
Oh, that's a very pale Connecticut. Maybe you know.
But Habano's
Yeah.
a little bit darker, no?
Habano is darker.
Because we're smoking the.
This is Habano for sure. This one right here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Who knows what other wrappers? Because there's more than just Maduro Connecticut Habano. There's San Andreas. There's Ecuadorian. Like,
Yeah.
there's probably so many. It looks like, just by judging by the colors here, like they do use not just the core 3. Like they're using more.
Does he have traditional as well? I thought I saw some traditional.
Yeah, he does have some traditional. Hold on, I gotta go back to you guys.
Oh no, I destroyed my band.
No, I'm gonna slide. Mine
Yeah.
is sliding right off. Look at that. I like that.
Hold on.
Nice.
Slid right off, no problem. I can put it on my finger.
Preserve the band.
Preserve the band. Sometimes I like to see. Okay, there's nothing on the inside of the band. Like AJ Fernandez has the signature. There's nothing on the inside, but it's still a nice band. And it says here. I need my old man glasses. Sorry, 1 second. Something about royalty.
Yeah, a cigar fit for royalty.
A cigar fit for royalty, and that's what he likes to brag about, is that these cigars are, well, like I just said, fit for royalty.
Yeah, very elegant. Yeah,
Yeah.
especially when you get into those very creative blends.
Yeah.
with the mixing of the wrappers. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh boy, I almost ashed. I don't want to ash yet.
I had to ash a little bit ago. I had a feeling that it was going to end up. I was going to end up wearing it if.
Yeah, and I don't want, not with this light shirt. I don't want to.
Yeah.
Okay, this is.
Yeah, actually, I'm going to go for the. I'm going to do my favorite thing I like to do when I'm pairing. I like to hit the cigar, let it out, drink, and then hit it afterwards.
Good plan. Let's
Kind
do
of like
that
a
again.
nice mix of the flavors. Yeah.
So I would suggest if like, and Rainmaker obviously is on board with this with cream soda, with a highly peppery, not a pepper bomb necessarily. This isn't a pepper bomb, but a peppery stick with not to be confused with a pepper stick, but with a sweet drink like this.
Goes perfectly.
Yep.
Sorry, I was doing my little pairing ritual.
I was looking for the reaction.
So
Brings it brings a lot. Like when I compare this, the black cherry stands out a lot with the mix, but it also adds to the nice pepperiness. Like you said at the start there. Yeah, this is actually a really good pairing. I'm really enjoying this. Yeah.
You know, and it was a bit of a shot in the dark. I mean, I know we talked about last week, and I know, you know, I heard about the cream soda. I think you mentioned it last week, or Kayla did. And I thought I really enjoy that Dr. Pepper or blackberry. So let's give it a go. And I thought, oh, surprise Cole with that. So I'm glad it worked out.
Yeah, thank you.
Not at all. And so the cigar pairings, according to this here, it says rye whiskey or herbal tea. And I know we talked about that too, of having an array of herbal teas and trying them as we enjoy a stick.
Yeah.
So I'd be curious at some other time, probably with another Habano or maybe something peppery. Let's maybe, you know, organize that we have a few teas to taste as well.
Yeah.
I don't know what kind of herbal tea would be like. A chamomile tea doesn't seem like I wouldn't want a chamomile tea necessarily.
I don't
Jasmine
know.
tea.
This would be all, I think, Kayla's kind of wheelhouse, wouldn't it? I mean, I don't.
for tea,
Yeah.
Because
I usually go darker teas, like more like rubus or Earl Grey or chai. I'm a big chai person.
chai tea, yeah.
Huge chai person. Yeah.
Yeah.
I always find it funny when
Black
people say
teas.
chai tea. It literally means tea. Because chai means tea in
hilarious.
Greek and in many Indian every Indian
It's
dialect.
huge in India, yeah. Chai tea.
I did not know that.
Have you ever had homemade Indian chai tea?
Yes, ma'am.
No, I have not.
Delicious.
Yep,
It's
yep.
so good. Once you have that, it's like everything else is kind of mid.
So Lisa gets a coffee flavor for her coffee. We buy this Moulet 18, whatever the heck, from
Okay,
Amazon, and it's a nice. I don't use it. I just like my coffee, just a little bit of sugar, and that's it. And one time I ordered it for her, and I ordered the wrong one, and it was a chai flavoring, and she doesn't like chai herself.
Yeah.
And I'm like, well, I don't know what to do with this. And I go, maybe I'll flavor my. I can't imagine flavoring. Well, you could flavor your coffee with it because that's a dirty chai, basically.
I've done
right?
that.
Yeah. Maybe I'll try that.
It's
But
like
I did
chai
try.
essence,
Yeah.
essentially, that you're
Yeah,
just
yeah.
putting in, yeah.
But no, chai, like the first time I really enjoyed chai, I mean, as far as coffee is concerned, is a dirty latte
Okay.
or a dirty chai, right? Dirty chai.
You can
When
make you can make a chai latte with that essence.
Yeah.
Like if you just do the steamed milk and then just throw the essence in, there you go.
Yeah.
That's a dirty chai, yeah.
or if you have a proper chai and then you throw a shot of espresso in.
Just to get, yeah.
That's a dirty chai.
Have you
That's a
seen
dirty
this
chai, yeah.
trend of all this dirty sodas that's going around?
Oh my gosh, it's huge.
No.
Now McDonald's has it too.
Yeah, I guess they take sodas and they put cream in it, and they call it a dirty soda
Yeah.
with like
Swig.
flavoring and
Swig
stuff.
break.
Really?
Yeah,
Is this basically trying to, like, you know, ride the coattails of iced coffee and see where else we can go with
I
it?
guess iced coffee, but it was
No, it actually got big
yeah.
because of the secret lives of Mormon wives.
Oh, really?
yeah, that was
See,
That
I
and
don't watch
Poppy.
that television.
So Poppy and that, I think they're big on swig, which is kind of, that's all they do. It's a big thing in the States where there's this branch, this like restaurant that's called Swig. That's all they make is dirty sodas. That's it. That's their whole shtick essentially. But yeah, because Mormons can't have alcohol or anything they're big on sweets. So throughout the entire show, you just see them drinking Poppy and
Really?
having dirty sodas. Yeah.
interesting.
So once again, just really quick, describe a dirty soda. What's the ingredients of a dirty soda?
Soda, cream.
That's it.
Yeah,
Sometimes whipped cream on top.
and I know. I think
Sounds
the
like a root beer float-ish.
Yeah, I
Kind
think
of,
the
except melted.
McDonald's ones, they've added like flavoring, so you can get like blue raz Sprite with the cream and stuff. Inside, yeah.
Okay, yeah, that gets a little silly to me.
Yeah.
I mean, this is to me when they first introduced. It's been around since I was a kid, so I don't know if it's first introduced, but flavored regular pop that's added with added flavor. It's a very American thing. You don't see it too often here. Right?
Yeah.
But I enjoy it as a treat. But people who drink, I couldn't drink this on a regular
Daily basis?
No,
Absolutely
no,
not.
no,
No.
no.
No,
That's too much.
like I like the Dr Pepper cream sodas, and yeah, I could only drink one can, and then a couple weeks later I'll have another one.
That's
but I'm
right.
not drinking it like every week,
No,
every day.
No. In fact, I was, you know, we did this little bit where we were the Office Space bit that we did.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's
I don't know if
posted.
everybody's- It's posted. If you've seen
Yeah.
that, and I looked at my belly, and I'm like, man, you gotta do something about that. So I'm as much as I enjoyed that, and I had a burger today for lunch, and I didn't eat all the fries, as you
Yeah.
know. I offered everybody fries. Nobody wanted my fries. But I think I'm gonna start bringing salad. I'm gonna start really
Start meal prepping.
meal
prep for
prepping
your week. Yeah.
and maybe exercising a bit, something, because that belly on camera, I'm like, no, thank goodness I'm sitting here and you can't tell.
Yeah, I'm getting bad for it. I need to start meal prepping and bringing stuff. But I get home and then I have a nap and then I wake up at like
That was my problem. That's
9
why I started
o'clock.
getting a trainer.
yeah, wake up
That's
at 9.
all I did.
Wake up at 9 and then I sit around and I'm like, I just want to enjoy my couple hours that I have before I have to go back
My
to bed.
piece of freedom.
Yeah, so it's like
I can't nap. I can't nap like that. If I nap if I nap during the day, like people who can power nap. I got a friend in university, 20-minute power nap, and he'd be fine.
Oh yeah,
I
I
do
do
a 20-minute
15 here.
Yeah?
During my last break, I do sometimes 15-minute power naps. Yeah.
Where do you do that? At your desk?
In my desk
Yeah.
with a blanket over my head.
See, if I do that, I'll wake up. I'm all discombobulated. What time is it? Where am I? And I feel it's almost like I'm hungover. I
Yeah.
don't like the feeling at all.
yeah, I can't do like power naps unless I'm sick. Like you've seen me in
Oh,
the
that's
office
different.
a couple
yeah.
times
Oh, yeah.
where it's like just leave me alone, let me sleep for 10 minutes. If I'm having a nap, yeah, it has to be at least an hour or more where I can wake up and then feel like, okay, I'm back to normal now.
So we're about halfway through, almost halfway through this. It feels like it's halfway through, and I'm getting the bitter coffee right now. And I'm the secondhand smoke. I'm smelling a little bit of sweetness, but I'm not getting
yeah.
it. I'm enjoying it.
Pick it up on the sweetness definitely because I think I'm a little further than you are.
Yeah, you are.
Yeah. Pick it up on the sweetness and a little bit of earthiness as well.
Earthiness for sure.
Yeah.
Which to me, that earthiness. To those who don't know, I guess what the earthiness that we talk about, most people do. That's to me cigar. That just says that's a cigar. Like, no fuss, no muss, no enhancing, no like it is what it is.
It tries to capture. I compare it to like the Cuban flavor that you get from a Cuban cigar, where it's all Cuban tobacco. It's not mixed with anything else. You know what you're getting when you go into a Cuban cigar.
Yeah. And that's what this is.
Josephus says on YouTube, wipe with your non-dominant hand. It helps with weight loss.
Say that again.
I don't want to.
Oh, did I? Okay, so I
You
did
heard
hear
it properly.
I did hear it
Right.
properly. Okay, all right.
Just a little tip for you.
If you use your eating utensils with your non-dominant hand,
Yeah.
that'll slow down your
You're
eating
eating.
for
right?
Oh,
sure.
yeah.
Oh yeah.
Just change everything to chopsticks.
Ah, so frustrating. I love it when like Lisa makes some really good different Asian meals that require or call for chopsticks, and I love it. But when I'm really hungry, I'm like I can't shovel enough in. Right?
In
Yeah.
your hands.
Yeah. See,
Maybe that's my problem.
I'm so uncoordinated. I'm the type of guy that asks for a fork at a sushi restaurant.
Shame.
Yeah.
I am
Makes you
turning my
shake
back
your
on you
head.
right now. Shame.
I can't do it. I don't know.
I'll teach
It's
you.
it's
I'll
the
teach you.
whole like I don't know.
Just start stabbing with them.
Are you not that
Stab the
dexterous? Is that what it
sushi.
is?
I think it is. Yeah, I've tried like, and then my girlfriend's done the whole where you wrap the paper towel at the end. Yeah, and then they kind of like
What? Like turns into tongs?
yeah, basically put
You know
turns
what?
them into tongs.
Have you ever been to Ajisai in town or Dragon Rolls?
Dragon rolls?
Dragon rolls for
They
sure.
will for kids, and they'll do it for adults too. They will rig the chopsticks to basically teach you.
Actually, the last time
Yep.
that I went there now, they have training chopsticks that already come pre-rigged.
Right.
So you just take it out of the package and there you go. You're
my
off
And
to
it is
races.
like mini tongs.
Yeah.
That's such a cheat. It's actually, when you go through each of the steps, it's actually easier than you think.
Yeah,
and you
it
can
is
practice with a pen.
Josephus says for shame.
Right?
For
shame.
You know what?
I feel like he's going to walk through a Game
Oh,
of
he's
Thrones.
trying now.
It's always been like I can't when I get it always slips out of my fingers and then I can never get a good grip on it. I guess kind of that's how you do it, right?
Yeah, you're close. You're
Yeah.
close. But and basically, your base doesn't move. It's that top chopstick that moves.
Okay.
That moves.
All right. A little harder too because they're shorter pens.
They are,
so,
and,
yeah.
they're thicker. That's not really. Yeah, it's
Yeah.
not good training.
Not traditional chopstick size.
No.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Well, Grasshopper will train you.
It's time.
It's time. Okay. All right. I'm not gonna look at Kayla this time because every time I look at Kayla when I'm guessing, she gives me looks that make me think, oh, I'm on track or I'm way off.
Yep.
And last week I can't even look. I don't want to see it in the corner of my eye. I I was so close unknowingly, and she gave me this look of like, huh, and it totally threw me off. And I think I said it. In fact, don't look at me. I can see her there trying to poke her head around. Okay, all right. So Kiki Momo, is it gonna be as simple as Kiki Momo? Because last week Lotus, and it was Lotus, and I thought maybe Flower, maybe Mother, because it's named after.
Could have just been Kiki or Momo. Father for the story of going back into.
How long ago was the code created? Because I'm gonna guess based on the conversations we had. If it was after we talked, it could be influenced by that, or
I
was
would
it
say like 50 minutes ago.
50? 50?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna stick with Kiki.
Kiki or Momo or Chemo? No, not Chemo.
Chemo,
K-I-M-O. No. Kiki Momo. Yeah, Kiki Momo. Locking it in. Oh.
Destiny.
Destiny.
off.
Because that was the hook that I was discussing with Kayla.
Yeah.
You know, sometimes a single day with your dad creates a memory that lasts a lifetime.
Yep.
And sometimes it's your destiny.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. All right.
Yeah.
I don't know why I'm about it. It's cool. All right, good. I just wish I could get
It's
it every time.
satisfying when you get it right.
When you get it right,
I know why you're
Yeah.
yeah.
You don't win anything, yeah.
Are you kidding? That's bragging rights. There's nothing better than bragging rights. I'm so damn competitive. I'm saying this now, and every family member and every friend of mine is going, "Oh yeah, no kidding,
Yeah.
no shit." Like I am so competitive. My family, we play backgammon all the time when I was younger, and still this day, my mom and I will play. And my dad was the biggest chirper. Like
Yeah.
he would chirp. He's like, "Oh, you know," and he'd say, "Oh, you're not my son. You can know how to play this game." I'm jokingly, of course.
Yeah.
And just all kinds of things I can't repeat here. And my mom she'll play, and she goes, "Come on, move. You don't. This isn't chess. Come on, move. Make your move. They're not chess." And she just give me so much stress. Like, come on, I gotta think. She goes, "It's not think. You just do it." I'm like, okay. Anyways,
goodness.
very, very competitive. I get it from them.
Yeah, I agree with you. I've been that same competitive
So it's bragging
kind of
rights.
mindset when it comes to pool with my girlfriend.
There you go.
Or my friends, you know.
Yeah, I get that way too. So first, Joseph says, I go no hands when eating sushi. Okay. He also guessed Momo in the midnight hour. She cry mo mo mo. Okay.
Hey,
And
Billy
then-
Idol. Yes. You have no idea. I'm not going to open that box, but I'm a huge Billy Idol fan. First concert I ever saw when I was really young. Anyways.
Then Bobby asks, question for you.
Yes. What's the question?
It's probably Amazon Basins.
Oh, it's Bobby. Oh, let me.
Ooh,
Why do I
wonder.
even fall for it?
No, we don't got no Basins for you. I'm sorry.
I'm running out of cigar to smoke. Do you want an overhead on this?
I do.
Oh, wow.
Holy crap. You smoking that so fast?
Yeah, so
That's ridiculously fast.
It is a shorter stick. However,
It's not that
usually,
short.
Usually, I'm the one who ends up faster.
yeah, this is definitely a change up.
Oh my goodness.
This is like when
What's the
Jack and
length
I
again?
used
It's
to
only a 5. You've never smoked Robustos that quickly, and it's
No.
a bigger ring gauge.
I'm wondering because if it's a Figurado with the taper, like the wider in the middle, maybe it was burning a little faster.
Huh?
Maybe.
Yeah.
Maybe.
It could be. Holy
But the Destiny 10% off everything in store online, including these wonderful Kiki Momo Figurados. Destiny 1, what they're really called. And anything else that you find on there. And I'll be unboxing something a little later on that you could probably get to.
Yeah,
Oh,
I'm interested to see what you're opening up.
Bobby says size isn't everything.
True.
So do not open. Oh my goodness. I'm not touching that. I'm not touching that. Literally. afraid
And
of it.
yeah, it was on Basins. No.
No.
Yeah.
No. Yeah. Yeah, we're right. Okay.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
What do you got?
I do have something.
You have
but
something
first,
coming our way. You're gonna throw something at us.
I am,
Not
but-
literally.
No,
Right?
well, maybe. There's a glass between us. I don't think that's a smart idea. Joseph says, I used to play backgammon with my uncle when I was a kid. In my teens, I learned how to play backgammon for real, and that.
Are you addicted to it now? Because it's an addictive game.
He said, JK, I still don't know how to play backgammon. I'm not saying that, Josephus. It's a bad word. I'm not saying that.
Oh.
He baited me.
Oh.
I,
Little trickster.
update, I had to put the cigar down because it was burning my my
Your
lips
hand?
and my
Oh, I
hand.
Do
should
you
have
not
given
have
you.
use the cigar.
Oh,
the,
yeah.
the
Here.
dragon tool maybe.
There you go.
I'll just dust it off a little bit.
I've also got my little my. I'm not gonna word that right at all. I was gonna say I also got my little tool, which is at my desk.
All right. Never smoked a cigar like this, so this feels fancy.
That looks so fancy.
Fancy or very 70s.
I was gonna say I feel
Very
like
Cheech and Chong.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
Dave's
so
not here.
I'm gonna get rid
Dave's
of
not here,
this
man.
For now. Okay, so we're gonna play a little game here.
Sweet. I like games.
1 second.
See, now we get to be competitive.
All
Wait,
right, let's
are we
do
going to
it.
be competitive against each other, Cole and I? Or is this basically
No,
a...
this isn't a competition really. It's not that kind of a game.
Okay.
Hold on, I just want to make sure this looks good in this. Okay.
Geoboard says I like it.
What is it you like?
Yeah.
What are you referring to?
What?
Geoborn saying, I like it.
Oh, I like it. Okay.
What,
Oh, the
steak?
way I think the way that he's smoking the cigar.
Okay, yeah, makes sense. Yeah.
And Joseph says he forgot to pre-read Kayla. For shame. I know, that was a close one.
This
Stop baiting me.
Yeah, you definitely get some elegant feel.
It looks
Using
elegant as hell.
it.
Yeah. Okay, so I'm gonna set the scene here for this little kind of a game.
Okay.
A little bit of a game. No competition. All right. So you walk to Cigar Chief.
Walk to
Okay.
Cigar Chief?
Okay.
Or drive,
long walk.
whatever.
Okay.
Whatever. You're in the lounge.
Oh, I see. Okay, look, there
setting
we
the
go.
scene, setting the scene.
Yeah, yeah, been there many times.
You sit in this chair. Mm-hmm. That little lone chair there. But look, you have 5 more seats to
Mm-hmm.
fill.
All right.
So we're gonna do a bit of a cigar rotation here. You're gonna have some options. Only problem is, once I say the name, if you do not pick it, you cannot go back on it. You only
Understood.
have 5 seats to fill in your ideal cigar rotation.
And as
All
soon as
right.
we do, they're locked in and we can't change anything.
you
And this
cannot change it.
this is for, who is this for? Bobby.
Huh?
Bobby wanted me to do this.
Oh.
You really can't tell, though. It disappears into the darkness. Anyways.
Put the cigar in the owl's mouth. Okay.
I'm also laughing at what Joseph has just said. He said, Cole needs a Joe-made cigar utensil. I make
yeah.
pokers like that.
There you go.
Just
See?
shamelessly fly. Just okay. Okay. All right. So you each have 5 spots to fill. Like I said, once I say the name, if you don't pick it, I move on. You cannot go back and say, well, maybe I do want this person.
All right.
Okay?
Yep.
So, first name. These are all going to be cigar legends, well-known cigar smokers, dead or alive.
Okay.
Doesn't matter. First one, Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Oh,
Actor, Terminator. I'll be back.
yeah. Terminator.
He
He's
can be
also
back.
Jingle
I'll be
All the
Beethoven.
Way.
Oh, are you skipping on?
No, I'm saying
Oh,
he'll be
okay.
he says, I'll be back. I'll be Beethoven.
Oh,
It's my dad joke. There we go.
Okay.
My dad joke of the day.
I thought you were gonna say you're skipping
No.
on Arnold.
No. What?
So-
Wait. There's got to be more choices.
Oh, there's a lot more choices.
Yeah. Okay. Because I want to hear. Because there's like.
You
what?
can't go back though.
Yeah. I hear you.
And the question I have: if I pick Arnold, is he allowed to pick Arnold as well? Is that how it works?
Yeah, you guys can pick
Okay.
this, guys.
Okay.
I don't see why not.
Arnold's a for sure yes.
You're gonna pick Arnold?
I'm picking Arnold. Of course, I'm picking Arnold. He's the Terminator. Talk to him about Terminator and Predator.
Okay. Paul, what are you feeling? You feeling move on?
Move on.
Move on?
Yeah.
Okay, next person. I'm going to butcher this name.
Put it up on the screen.
Shep. Maybe I'll put a picture of him. Hold on.
I already know who it is just by the
The hesitation.
first. Yeah.
Well, what was the first? What were you starting to say? Oh, you'll put it up anyways. It's not like
I'm gonna put
that's
it-
not the competition.
I'm not going to put his name up, but I'll put a picture of him. You'll know who he is. Chavo.
From System of a Down.
Oh.
Yeah, Chavo, this guy. This fella right here. Chavo Oda Dion. I know I said that wrong. I'm so sorry.
You know what? I'm gonna pass, hoping that there's another rock star that's gonna be on there.
I'm also gonna pass. If anything, I don't know if any other of the System of a Down guys smoke cigars, but they seem more interesting to smoke cigars with.
Oh wow.
And that's not.
Wow.
I don't mean to offend
that's so mean.
or throw shade.
So mean. There's more interesting people in that
I
band.
hope we don't run into System of a Down at some convention and ask
least
them
not
to be
Chavo.
to be interviewed, and they go, "No, you diss me on your stream."
Sorry. So I'm guessing that's a pass.
Yeah,
Okay.
I've passed so far on Arnold and System of a Down.
Josephus says nope and nope. Okay. So next one, Ray Lewis, Ravens linebacker.
Absolutely not.
Yeah, skip.
No.
Absolutely not.
Yeah.
I'm not a fan of Ray Lewis. I know he's a great player. He just didn't play on the right team for me.
Oh, it's team loyalty.
Yeah, yeah,
okay,
yeah,
at that
yeah.
point. Okay.
For me, I'm not big of a football guy, so I'm gonna pass.
Okay. Next one. Notorious Big rapper.
Notorious B.I.G.
R.I.P.
I love it when they call me Big Papa.
Yeah.
I don't know, man.
That one's hard, isn't it?
That's a tough
That's
one.
a tough one, right?
Play Hypnotize. I know we can't play it on here, but Hypnotize, one of the best hip hop songs ever. Good music. Good music. I don't know if I'm gonna pass again. I'm gonna pass again.
pass?
Yep.
Wow, Notorious.
I know.
Cool.
I'd rather play his music.
See, this is hard because I know I have 4 seats to fill, and
have
I don't
5
want to.
still.
I don't want to miss out on anyone.
There's a lot of names here. It
but
could be many
man,
people.
do I love music?
I know. I'm
that's
surprised
definitely a
if it's not
contributing
all
factor.
artists, then I would be surprised for you. Oh my gosh. hold
Yeah,
on.
I'm
There we go,
smoking.
we're back.
I'm smoking with Biggie.
You doing big?
Biggie, all
Yeah,
right.
Biggie and Arnold.
Okay.
Biggie and Arnold. It's not bad. Not bad. Maybe
What an
maybe his fifth choice will be
interesting-
me, and I'll be there anyways.
Yeah.
Okay. Next one. Charles Barkley, NBA star, basketball analyst.
Man, he's funny. He's funny.
I think he'd be cool to chill with.
Yeah,
Could ask
Who
him all
else?
a whole bunch of stories about Jordan.
Yeah.
see, but I bet you Jordan's on that list later on. I'll say yes to Charles.
You're going to say yes to Charles. That's your first spot. Wow.
Yeah.
I will say no to Charles.
You're going to say no.
Turn that off, actually.
This is cool
Yeah.
because it's so far turning out to be very different lists. So, all right. Next one. This one I would for sure have in my rotation. Danny DeVito.
Danny DeVito, absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Oh, is this going to be the same? Oh, funny. Rainmaker says Barkley for sure as well.
Yeah. Barkley for sure. Yeah.
Yeah. So are you both Danny
I'll
DeVito?
take Danny DeVito.
Danny
Everybody's
DeVito.
saying Danny. That was the quick.
Well, you know what? I mean, first of all, my age, I've seen him for so many years, but also Always Sunny in Philadelphia.
Oh, he's so funny on
And
that.
Watch the outtakes, man.
I have.
He's hilarious. So I'd love for the laugh. Yeah.
I just realized my rotation is good because I both have Arnold and Danny DeVito, which is like the
twins,
killer
twins.
pairing. Yeah, twins.
twins.
Yeah.
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 Oh my goodness.
And I
Aw.
believe, what is it? Arnold is the reason why Danny DeVito got into cigars too. So that is also.
Is he really?
I believe so because of twins.
So you got some
That
besties
is
in
true.
there?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That works. That works. Rainmaker says Winston Churchill and Jordan. Now they haven't been in the list yet, so let's see. But I don't want to say I agree because I want to hear what the names are first.
There's so many names.
So I have one more seat to fill. So this
only
is
have
going to be
one more?
hard.
No, you have two.
Oh, I have 2 more. Okay.
Two more.
All
Yeah.
right.
So far, with Paul, he has Charles Barkley, Danny DeVito, and Cole has Arnold Schwarzenegger, Notorious Big, and Danny DeVito.
Okay. All right.
Danny DeVito is very popular around here. Okay, next one. Winston Churchill, former Prime Minister of the UK.
You know, if you're going to add intelligence to your conversation, I would put Winston Churchill there, and the stories he could tell as well. So I get my humor. I haven't locked this in yet. I'm thinking out loud about it. So basically, I'd get my humor and interesting, sports and industry stories from Charles Barkley and Danny DeVito, and then Winston Churchill and all the people he's met, the stories he would have, the intelligent conversation. Winston Churchill is at my table. It's at my not my table, in my lounge. Yeah.
Okay. So I want Churchill to be at my lounge because I want to pick his brain about all the World War II stories because there's so much you can pick his brain about. Problem is I don't want to. I only have 2 seats left, And that's where it gets difficult because
I'll
I
tell
know
you
there's
what.
so many names.
I'll tell you what, you can give me the questions you'd like asked, and when I'm smoking with them, I'll ask them for you.
Okay. All right. Sounds good. All right. I'm gonna pass on Winston Churchill as much as
Okay.
like of a legend he is in the cigar world.
Yeah.
I'm gonna pass.
But Paul's adding. Okay, I just want to address this question here. The code is not working.
Oh.
SHR, I did just check while they were talking, and it is working. I just did a test thing, and it did go through. So the code is, in fact, working. Make sure you type in DESTINY in the cart in the coupon codes and hit apply coupon. Make sure there is something in the cart when you apply the coupon. If you try pushing the order through and there's something wrong with your card and it bounces back and the order doesn't go through, and you try applying the code again, it's not going to work. You have to wait until that exits out. If you keep having issues, I recommend contacting actual customer service. You can find it at the bottom of our website, cigarchief.com. There's also an email, info@cigarchief.com, that you can contact with as well. But I'm guaranteeing you, I just did a test. The code is in fact working. Okay.
A little update on my cigar. There's nothing left.
Yeah,
Oh my
you are
goodness.
there. I am close to that. I gotta say, like as we predicted, there is much more flavored towards the end here.
Oh, yeah.
The mesquite. I guess I wouldn't have identified it as such, but knowing that, I'm like, yeah, okay, that's the difference I'm tasting right now. And I'm gonna say, you tell me, a little bit of chocolatey nuttiness.
Oh yeah, I could
Yeah.
pick up at it
Okay.
at the end. I would keep smoking, but at this point, there's like nothing left to smoke, and it's
Smoke
just
it. You
bitter
gotta take it
flavor
all
because I'm like right at the end of it. So
See, that's waste not, want not. I'd be smoking that with my little 2-prong tool.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
You only got one prong.
See, I find it's a little too bitter once you get to like that far into a
Fair
cigar.
enough. Fair enough.
So
I'm still at the enjoyment level here. Like if I don't know if you can see. Yeah, you can see that. I'm still there.
here, I'll do the little hold up
Look at the difference.
Hold on. Let's
Hey,
do
we'll
overhead.
overhead. Yeah.
overhead.
So much easier. What are we doing? Oh my god, look at the little nub. It's so cute.
I'm like down to a big toe at this point. Like,
Well, actually, a little. That's like a big Lebowski little toe. Put a little green nail polish on it.
Okay. So we'll finish the game, we'll do closing thoughts, and then we will go on break. So you guys both have 2 spots left.
Yep. Oh, both. Okay. Yeah. Right. We
You
do.
both have 2 spots
All
left. Okay, moving on. John Daly, pro golfer.
Nope.
nope.
No.
Never been a big fan of golf.
And
Oh, it's not a golfer. Okay.
yeah, he's a golfer, and he's more of a cigarette smoker than a cigar smoker.
Cigarette smoker, but he does have his own cigar brand,
Yeah,
actually.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, that's true. The wild one. Next one, James Hetfield.
Yep, done. That's it. That's the one I was waiting for. He's definitely 1,000% in there. And in fact, my goal is to have a cigar with him for the show.
Interesting.
Whether here, probably
Long
not
time
here.
ago. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
I've played video games with him.
Oh, back in your
back in the YTV
days.
days. We were at a concert at Cops Coliseum in Hamilton, and prior to the concert, we went in, myself and the 3 hosts, and we played a little bit of. At the time, it was NHL '99, and it was funny because we went in to talk about comic books and what they read as kids. Like, we didn't read. Like, okay, we read comic books. Well, that's what we're talking about. What'd you read? Archie comic books. All right, you never read comic books. You're just shouting out a comic book name.
Yeah.
But we said, I want to play some video games. Yeah, okay, sure. And we busted out NHL '99 and had a blast.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah. He'd be an interesting person to smoke with.
Yeah.
I'm not a huge Metallica fan, but I would take him and have him in my rotation.
Have you
because
not been to a Metallica concert?
I've never been to a Metallica concert.
That's, you talk about, like, first of all, musicianship. Now, if you're not into Metallica, then the point is moot. But musicianship-wise, great show, tight band. But the performance, the show itself,
yeah.
that's a whole discussion. I won't get into the details, but it was a fantastic show.
I know their stage setup is really cool.
Yeah,
so that would definitely contribute to the cool factor of that.
And that was 27 years ago.
When they had,
It was so cool.
now they have a whole, like, it takes up an entire stadium.
Well,
it feels like.
this setup was, I don't want to get too much
Yeah,
into it because we
yeah.
got other stuff to do here, but it was a huge setup, and there was like planned drama that fooled one of my friends. Corey was so full. He thought, we got to get out of here. Everything's collapsing. It's like, part of the show. You
were you at that show, or did they have that recurring?
I think they have it recurring where all of a
Okay.
sudden like a light explodes and things start like breaking, and then
Yeah.
everything falls apart. Lights come on. They got paramedics coming, taking some guy away who apparently got hurt, and then you got to wait a few minutes, and all of a sudden all the lights go down, and then one single bulb comes on.
Yeah.
And the band is sitting there, and they got like a couple of amps, and they're reminded of their garage days, and they start playing like, I think it was Master of something anyway. I can't remember what they start playing, and it sounds really rough. And just as it kicks in, everything comes back on,
Nice,
and the
that's
place
cool.
goes nuts. It was wild. Yeah.
Yeah, he's definitely on my smoking list. You can ask him about the early Metallica days. You can ask him about the feud between Mustaine and
Yeah.
Metallica and all that stuff. So yeah, definitely in my smoking rotation.
You want me to add him?
Yeah,
Oh, you did add him.
I added him. Yeah.
I
Okay.
know.
All right. He's Winston Churchill and him #1. I bet you the two of them would get along like a house on
Yeah,
fire too.
and like it's not just the music you can ask him about. You can ask him what it's
Yeah.
like working with Drew Estate.
Yep.
Yeah.
It's true. Okay. We each have one spot left. Just to recap, Paul has Charles Barkley,
Sweet.
Danny DeVito, Winston Churchill, James Hetfield.
Yeah. I
Cole
like this.
has Arnold Schwarzenegger, the Notorious Big, Danny DeVito, and James Hetfield. Okay.
I do have an Instagram comment here. What is going on with the talents? All off the website right now.
So that means that we're probably not planning on getting them back anytime soon. They're going to work on it. It just, if it's completely off the website, that means they either are having trouble actually getting distributors to get them to us, or they're just not selling enough to make it worth it for us to get them back. But I think it's more so about distributor for those ones. Yeah.
Okay. I like how when these questions are asked, we have like Taylor right there to answer that.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Yeah. I try. Okay, moving on.
Okay.
Nas, the rapper.
Yeah, I like Nas, but no.
No?
See, that's hard because I like his cigars and I like his blunt raps. I love Illmatic. I'm gonna pass though.
Think about the conversation, right?
Okay, next one.
Yeah, it would be a good conversation, and then having him there with Biggie too.
Yeah.
But that's just a
That's you.
That's a side thing. I don't
Ooh,
want to.
that would be interesting, actually.
It would, but I'm
I didn't
keeping.
even think about that.
I'm keeping the last seat for like someone I really
Yeah.
like. I don't know who's in this list.
I'm happy with the list. Like now that James is on there, I could end it right here, but I know we're not going to. But
Yeah.
I'm happy with who I
Yeah.
got.
Okay, next one. Babe Ruth, MLB star.
There's some history and there's some conversation. I'm gonna pass.
I'm gonna pass as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow, not the Babe. Wow. Okay, Groucho Marx, comedian.
See now, if my dad, so you don't. Okay,
That would pick
really
him.
quick. If I could, I would add my dad to this for sure. He's still with us, but he's not. He's got Alzheimer's, and it's hard to and he was a cigar smoker, pipe smoker,
Yeah.
and great conversation with dad. Probably one of the smartest men I've ever known in my life, and it would be a great conversation, a great addition to the conversation. Both humor and history. Him and Winston Churchill would get along. He would get along with Danny DeVito.
Oh my gosh, yeah, he'd be so fun to have.
So I don't know, but Groucho Marx. My dad was a huge Groucho Marx fan. Does he replace dad? That's a really tough one. I'm gonna pass.
You're
I'm gonna
gonna
pass.
pass?
Oh yeah, I feel like I'm
I
at the
wouldn't.
Showcase Showdown, and like that's a really good prize pack. But I
Yeah.
bet you there's something better behind that curtain.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna wait. I had to give that little bit of
Yeah.
additional back info before I made my decision.
See, I'm not too familiar with Groucho Marx, so
Hemingway, Jack Nicholson, yeah.
Yeah, Rainmaker, yeah.
Hemingway,
Yeah.
Jack Nicholson. A bit younger. If he was a bit younger, I would.
yeah.
I
You
like
like old Jack Nicholson.
Jack Nicholson.
Old Jack.
He's. I don't know if he's still as with it. As
Would
he was.
you? So like around the time when he played the Joker,
Yeah.
that
Yeah.
time would be good.
One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest,
Yeah.
Yeah.
and or The Shining, like where he was really like.
Yes.
I mean, he's an actor's actor, man. That guy, yeah.
Yeah, he can act. But yeah, for me, Groucho Marx probably would be a no. I'm not too familiar with his stuff. I know that he was the origin of the the glasses and the disguise. Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
he
the
is,
origin
he
of
is,
that.
yeah.
But that's really all I know him for. So I would have to pass.
Doctor, it hurts when I do this. Here's my suggestion. Don't do that.
Next one, Orson Welles. Citizen Kane. I feel like he'd be too serious.
He'd be tough to talk with.
I think he'd get along with Winston though.
He'd get along with Winston. I don't know if he doesn't tolerate fools too easily, or he didn't tolerate fools too easily.
I'm just gonna say he was a bit of a fool in that one wine commercial though. The French.
I don't.
Like
You
he's
know what?
lost. Like, where am I?
I've studied, of course. You know, if you study film, you study his films. He was Citizen Kane was instrumental in so
good.
many cinematic firsts and so much cinematic technology or trickery. Be interesting to talk to him about that, but you can study that, and I don't know. He doesn't suffer fools well, and I'd prefer somebody who I can be silly with and be serious with.
I was gonna say that.
I don't think he'd tolerate the silliness. You know, I interviewed a guy, George Gruen in Nashville, from Gruen Guitars. He is like the vintage guru, like the godfather of vintage guitars, and he's also equally the very interesting guy. But you got to be careful how you talk to him because he'll call you out on how you ask a question.
Right.
Oh wow.
Like I said, how are you today? He goes, well, that's not really the proper way to ask that. How am I? It all depends. And he started going off. I'm like,
Ew.
oh man, are you good? I just agreed.
I don't like that at all.
Yeah. So I was like, okay, never mind.
It's pretentious. There's an air of pretentiousness there.
Rainmaker, you're making a good list. Jack Nicholson,
Castro?
Hemingway, Castro, yeah.
I would go hard pass.
Hard pass.
Yeah.
Hard pass with
hard pass.
with Orson Welles.
I mean, you mentioned he doesn't like serious. I like to be goofy sometimes. You know.
And when I say he doesn't, it's not that he probably can't joke around. I'm sure he can. He's got a sense of humor. It's just that he doesn't suffer fools. And I hate when somebody can, I feel like he'd be quick to judge.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I don't want that.
I don't want it either.
So clearly a pass for both of us.
Yep.
Okay. Next, Michael Jordan.
I knew that was coming. Michael Jordan's a tough one to talk with as well. Not that he doesn't suffer fools. I mean, if you had Barkley there, but then there'd be like an inside sort of like between them, and all of a sudden everybody else would be alienated. Now I'm going to pass on.
True. But wouldn't the same be said for Arnold and Danny?
No,
Wouldn't they
because
have a
they're
little
more
thing where
outgoing.
it's-
Because look,
Yeah.
I mean, Arnie had to be like, he's an actor and he's a
Yeah.
people person. He was the governor of California. He's outgoing. He's all about good causes.
Yep.
He's so I think he'd be more talkative. Danny DeVito seems like we all see what we see that's on camera.
That's
we don't
just
know what's
him,
behind the. But I imagine they would have sort of inside stuff, but they'd be inclusive in that conversation.
Yep.
Whereas Jordan and Barkley might be a little bit too, and also
They'd kind of like go off on their own. and
yeah,
kind of be
yeah,
like,
kind of like
Yeah.
Eddie Murphy and Arsenio Hall used to do.
Yeah.
Is like, okay, what are you guys laughing about? These are inside jokes. This isn't a good
Yeah.
interview.
If I look at it like Arnold and they're very outspoken. Plus they are around a lot of people when it comes to them being in movies.
Yeah.
You know, they have to kind of be like that.
Yeah, you're naturally,
So-
you're good at conversation.
Yeah.
You're people.
Whereas I feel with like if you put two sports guys who are on the same team, they're just gonna talk about the old days. You know?
Yeah. They weren't on the same team. They were rivals, but they became they were friends. And if you want to see an interesting conversation between two athletes who used to play against each other, I mean, you put Magic and Larry Bird together, that's interesting. But you put Michael Jordan and Charles Barkley together, like on the famous interview on Oprah, they're razzing each other all the time, and that chirping each other that used to happen on the court very seriously is now very friendly banter, but it's still very inside and not inclusive.
I honestly thought they were on the
Isolating.
same team for the longest time.
No.
Yeah, thank you for correcting me.
Rainmaker says have a Toscana with Clint Eastwood. Ooh.
Oh.
Oh, yeah, a younger Clint Eastwood. Yeah, not a Clint Eastwood today. I don't know.
Like era of Good, Bad, the Ugly.
Yeah, but even then, apparently he was hard to get along with.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay. So it's a hard pass.
Oh, did you what on?
Michael Jordan.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm
Okay.
gonna pass on Jordan as well.
Next is Alfred Hitchcock.
Oy, oy, oy.
Oh.
We passed on Orson Welles.
There's
Alfred
still more on the list.
I'm gonna pass on Alfred Hitchcock. Believe it or not, I will pass. I will
wouldn't.
study his films. I will enjoy his craft, and his body of work is incredible. Yeah, no.
Psycho.
Give me a younger, more current director, and I might sit with them.
Yeah.
Not as many cigar smokers in that.
No,
aspect,
no, I
but yeah.
know.
Psycho, The Birds. What's
Rope.
Vertigo? right?
Vertigo.
Vertigo.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's very hard. Like, I think I'm gonna pass as well.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. I love their movies. Like, I
Everyone
love
that
his
pro-
movies. His movies are great.
Yeah.
But I don't think I'd have anything to talk to him about other than like
Horror.
movies. I mean, Like, but then I'd feel like I'm an obsessed fan. Like, oh, tell me about everything in Psycho. Tell me about this one scene where
Yeah,
he's
see,
falling
and I don't
back
want to be.
down
I don't
the
want to
stairs.
fangirl all
Like,
over him either.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Rainmaker says, let's say everyone
In their prime. You know, you're right. You're right.
Yeah.
Yeah. Let's just assume that from now on. Yeah.
That's true. Okay, so Alfred Hitchcock is a pass. Charlie Chaplin.
There's an interesting man. Mm-hmm. No, I'm waiting for somebody more current. I'll be honest.
Wow.
Yeah. Churchill will bring me a lot
That's
of.
enough is history for you?
Yeah, you know what? I however that sounds. Sorry,
I honestly think I'm not really looking for someone more current. I'm just looking for someone who I could connect with more.
Right.
Charlie Chaplin. Yeah, I'm gonna pass as well.
Yeah.
Okay. This one I would pick. Sammy Davis Jr.
Anybody from the Rat Pack would be fun.
I think so. I'd like Sammy though.
I like Sammy a lot. Still gonna pass.
I'm gonna be honest. I'm not too familiar with Sammy Davis Jr. So I would have to pass just on like unaware.
You don't know the Rat Pack?
I've heard of them.
Like Dean Martin,
Frank
Okay.
Sinatra.
Frank Sinatra.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I mean they were interesting to watch perform, and Jerry Lewis. They interesting to watch perform and have their banter and you know feel like you're on the edge of the cool factor.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I like to think I'm part of that cool factor, and I'm not part of that cool factor necessarily. It's a different era.
Okay.
Now I don't know. I don't think he's on the list, and I don't know if he smoked cigars. If that was like Miles Davis, I would definitely smoke cigars with him.
See, I'd have him play in the lounge,
Oh yeah.
but I don't know if
I'd have him serve me.
no. But if he could just play, oh yeah, Miles Davis for sure.
This one, I'm wondering if this is going to end the game, even though there are more people after him. Nicolas Cage.
Can
More people afterwards, though.
See, I want to ask if there's. Now you say that if there was, you said Christopher Walken, I'd be done.
Nick Cage never really left his prime. That's the thing. You got to remember that.
I think in his mind, he's always been in his prime.
Yeah.
I think he's got a rebirth, much like Christopher Walken
Yep.
did.
Yeah, for sure.
You're conflicted, right?
I'm conflicted.
Ooh, this is a tough one for
You
you.
know,
huh?
Yeah, I mean, which Nicolas Cage do you
But,
get? Like, do you get
like-
crazy Renfield Nicolas Cage? Do you get Face Off Nicolas Cage?
Yeah.
Do you get
Face Off?
Moonstruck
Oh my
Nicolas
God.
Cage, Raising Arizona Nicolas
Yeah.
Cage.
And there's so much to talk to him about, and you could even ask him about his
Snake Eye-
family
not
members. Who is he? Who's the director that he's related to?
Isn't
it,
Coppola?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Coppola. Yep. So yeah, you could ask tons of questions about what he was like.
You'd think between the two of us, you know, well, all of us here, we're all like, you know, film and TV
Yep.
background. You'd think we'd go for all those names like Orson Welles and
That's what I'm
Alfred
surprised
Hitchcock.
about,
And
yeah.
I know, yeah. Nicholas Cage. Hi, you know what? Simply because I'm waiting for what's behind the curtain still. Like James Hetfield, you saw my reaction? Mm-hmm. I was like, boom, oh yeah, for sure. I'm waiting for that moment. And Nicolas Cage is close, but since I've only got one seat left, I also don't know if
Reserved.
he'd get
Sorry,
along with the
Nick.
rest of the group.
Yeah.
So
You don't think so?
I don't know. I don't know.
Maybe actually.
and-
now I'm thinking.
Yeah,
He's
him
an
and
Maybe James.
yeah, James and him could
He's
get
into
along. I
music.
don't think he would get along with Churchill though.
No.
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 I could see him like leaning into Churchill. Tell me about, and then like and Churchill be like, hey, "Get away from me."
Yeah, yeah.
No, I'm passing. I'm passing. Just because I'm waiting to see what's behind the next curtain.
I agree with you. I'm gonna pass. That seat is definitely for someone who is going to be. Yeah, I want that instant like yes reaction.
If you
like
said
we
my
did with
dad,
Metallica.
I'd say yes.
Okay. Thomas Edison.
No, I know. As
Yeah.
it's an interesting pick. I'm just gonna say no.
I'm expecting you to say most. Yeah.
Maybe if I leaned, maybe if I was more American. I know he did a lot of inventions that we still use today, but no,
No.
I agree.
Okay. Mark Twain.
Not a big book guy. No.
Wow.
Big fan of his way of thinking. Big fan of his work. Good conversation. See, there's a name that Rainmaker mentioned earlier, another author, and I will wait to see if that name is there because I take him over Mark Twain.
You know, I do agree with you that Rainmaker did mention a lot of names, and there's one name that I'm hoping pops up.
So let's say no.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm going to tell you this right now. There's only 2 names left.
Oh boy.
Okay.
Second last one. Whoopi Goldberg.
Hell.
Yeah. No.
Okay.
Not even allowed in the store.
Look, listen. I without again name drop it. I worked with her many years ago, back in '95, on a movie called Bogus with Gerard Depardieu, Whoopi Goldberg, Haley Joel Osment, Nancy Travis, and she was a diva and a half. She actually had somebody. The film was being shot in New Jersey, Las Vegas. Both New Jersey, Las Vegas, and a lot in Toronto. So I was part of the Toronto crew. And she had somebody who was paid to drive to Buffalo to buy boxes of these particular, and I can't tell you what they were. I don't remember. I don't care. Particular brand of potato chips you couldn't get in Canada. And she was just really picky about who talked to her, who looked at her. One of those kind of people, right? And who wanted to have certain things a certain way.
Yeah.
Not a fan.
Yeah,
Not a fan. Gerard Depardieu, awesome dude. Awesome dude. In fact, he was one of the few people who would smoke on set. Of course, he was allowed to.
Yeah.
And I remember one day he was like saying in French, like, "Oh, like, has everybody got a light?" And I happened to have a Zippo on me, and I went ting, and I speak French, so I spoke to him French, and we became buddies.
Nice.
Because I had the lighter for him.
Yeah. I've never had to personally deal with Whoopi Goldberg or have had any stories like that. But watching her in movies, I've never liked her acting. I've just never really liked her.
I don't want to shit on her too much.
You don't like Sister Act?
I can't stand Sister Act.
Sister
I'm
Act
sorry.
2. Oh.
Yeah, I love
Sister Act 2. This time it's personal.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna pass.
Pass. Easy pass.
Oh my goodness.
Hoping this last one is good.
Ron Perlman.
Yes.
You know what?
Yes, Cole?
If I could go back, since that's the last one, I would say Ron Perlman. I think Ron Perlman, he's one of those guys who's acted in so many different things.
Yeah.
He's like Kevin Bacon in a way. Like he's been all over the place.
I
and,
just
and
like
so
how
many
he's
looks.
been in Doctor Who.
Say what?
He was in Doctor Who.
Which version of Doctor Who?
He was in the one where he's like the war doctor. There was this one like single oh god. I don't even know what to call it. Not spin-off. It was like a special essentially where it was 3 doctors. It was Dr. Oh gosh, what's his name? The Matt guy. Oh my god.
I wish I could
don't
tell you.
remember
I
the
can't help you
names.
there.
Doctor Who doctors.
But Ron Perlman,
What's his name? Oh, Matt Smith, David Tennant, and then it was Ron Perlman.
Okay.
Yeah.
okay. No,
was a
okay.
good-
That's
good
not a terrible consolation because it's the last person, so we have to.
Yeah.
Or can I leave it blank and put my dad in there instead?
I'm kind of glad I waited. Ron Perlman's a legend. Hellboy.
Hellboy.
And personally me, the voice of the narrator from Fallout, from the games Fallout. He's done it since the first game up until the 4th game. Unfortunately, they kind of didn't ask him to come back for some reason. But I could pick his brain about what it was like working on the first game, the second game, all through those games. Like I know on the first game, his payment for doing the narration opening was like $20 and a sandwich.
What?
So that's
What?
really cool. Like I could ask him what it was like working with the creators of that. Yes,
Sandwich.
definitely yes. I'm glad I
A
waited.
humble man.
Yeah, I think the amount of people he's worked with, the amount of the body of work.
Yeah.
And he comes across. I don't know this for a fact, but he comes across that he'd be a great storyteller.
Yes.
So So we're saying yes to that. So we've rounded it out. So can I just go through what I have so far?
So Paul's
So far.
final cigar rotation is Charles Barkley,
Yep.
Danny DeVito,
There we go. Then we got the humor and some storytelling.
Yep.
Winston Churchill,
Some
history.
intelligence and history and humor.
James Hetfield,
Just all around awesome for me.
and Ron Perlman.
And Ron Perlman for some more stories. I think that's a well-rounded group, and I think there'd be a lot of mutual respect.
Yeah. Yeah.
Charles Barkley might be the outsider.
Yeah, that's kind of
However, I think a few of the guys could bring him into the fold, or whatever. I like that, and I would force the issue and bring my dad in there too.
Yeah.
nice. Pull up a seat.
Yeah.
Cole's final rotation is Arnold Schwarzenegger, Notorious Big, Danny DeVito, James Hetfield, and Ron Perlman.
Yeah. Yeah, that's good.
Notorious Big in
you got the
here is
iconic
so
duo.
strange.
You got 2 musicians, and then Ron Perlman.
Yeah.
That's perfect for me.
Be cool if they did like something like just bust out a performance like midway through the conversation.
Yeah.
Took turns or whatever.
James is playing guitar and Biggie's freestyling.
There's nothing.
would
There's
be
nothing.
so
You know what? There is nothing better than a party, no matter what age you are, a party where you have somebody who has a musical talent and is willing to share it with the group. Not like dance monkey, do your thing. 'Cause
Yeah.
That's what you do. But who freely decides to come play. We've had a lot of parties at our place over the years, and one year for Lisa's 50th. We said if you own a guitar and can play guitar,
Yeah.
we're not saying bring it, but if you care to, please do. We had 6 musicians who came and brought their guitars, and there was a jam session that had Lisa in tears. It was so nice. It was so cool.
Awesome.
Nico, our son, has had a few parties recently. It's the end of the year, grade 12. And there's this one particular friend who is really, really adept at the piano. And we have a crappy little piano downstairs, but crappy, it works.
Yeah.
And he was on the piano, and people were calling out requests of modern songs, and he was playing them. And all we could hear was like, instead of screaming girls and yelling guys,
Yeah.
whatever, it was sing-alongs to these songs. And it was really cool. I
Yeah.
mean, they weren't... It was fun. I went down there and I played a bit of beer pong. I had a couple of drinks, and
Nice.
we I didn't sing along, but there was some cool
Yeah.
music. So anytime somebody has that musical talent and comes to a party. So if your group, if Notorious B.I.G. got up, and just started acapelling something, and who was the other James
Hetfield.
James Hetfield,
Yeah.
got and did a little acoustic set of something, not a set, but just a song or two, even stuff that wasn't his.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That
Yeah.
that's cool.
I wouldn't make them perform because
them
No,
Perform.
it has to
My-
come naturally.
yeah, my dad's a musician. The same thing happens. Like usually, if there's a family event, like a family reunion going on, it's okay. We're gonna get together, have a good time, and Rob, bring your guitar so you can get up on stage and play us some songs.
No, he must hate that.
Oh, he can't stand it.
It's like this is what I do for work, and you're asking me to come and work.
Yeah, no, I want to enjoy time with my family.
Yeah.
So I wouldn't. We're all enjoying cigars. I'm not gonna make you guys get up and perform, but with the added performance would be cool.
Yeah, that party at Lisa's, there was this one particular guy, Rick. You remember Rick Hodgson?
I remember Rick. Yeah,
Rick,
actually,
he
my
was
dad.
an audio professor. Yeah, so he came and he actually, I don't know if have you ever heard him play guitar?
Oh,
and
yeah.
sing. He
We
can
found
si-
his Spotify.
He's really good. And live, he's great. And he just takes requests
Yep.
of just about anything. And he did this session after they all jammed where he just played and played.
Yep.
And he asked Lisa, what do you want next? What do you want next? What do you want next? Middle of our living room, just playing songs. It was fantastic.
Yeah. My dad. He's worked with him. I think he's played a couple gigs with him before. They're pretty friendly as well. So it was actually kind of cool going to college and having someone there that my dad knew, and he'd be
Yeah.
like, "Oh, how's Rick doing?" And it's like, "Oh,
That's
he's
cool.
doing all right."
Yeah.
So, but yeah, Rick's a great musician.
Cool. That was a fun game. I like that.
was
I like
fun.
that. I hope everybody else enjoyed it and had your people in mind. I know Rainmaker, you had some great
yeah.
suggestions. Castro, I was waiting for Hemingway. And I would have grabbed Hemingway had his name come up like right away. No problem, hands down.
There's so many names I could have put on that list.
There are, and it's a great. I was looking at a similar list of living this weekend, thinking about ideas for people we could talk to,
Yeah,
go visit, or they come here.
Kayla, you always mention it. Marlon Wayans.
Marlon
He can
Wayans.
technically be considered a cigar legend because he
know.
has his own brand.
I
Yeah.
keep forgetting that he's a cigar smoker.
Yeah.
I think we'd be surprised by how many people are cigar enthusiasts.
There's probably people that you have never seen with a picture of a cigar that
Right.
probably are heavily into it.
Yeah, it's cool.
Okay, let's give some closing thoughts on the cigar.
Well, I gotta say, okay, so off the top, this Kikimomo Figurado Destiny 1, I think off the top was heavy pepper,
Yep.
in a good way, and I think the surprise pairing with the blackberry Dr. Pepper that I brought in for you, I think helped a bit there, and it stayed a bit peppery and then smoothed out a bit towards the middle.
Yep.
We got that hay and grass a little bit more. For me, more grass. What about you?
Yeah. For me, it wasn't like it was more hay on the cold draw.
On the cold draw.
It wasn't as much hay prevalent that I found while I was smoking it.
Yeah.
But yeah, I do agree. Very pepper forward once on the first light. As you kind of develop to the middle of the cigar, you kind of get that earthy, kind of cocoa-ish, and then full earth at the end.
Full earth, and still, and the hint of cocoa for me. A little bit of bitter coffee I got there. But the little bit of cocoa
Yep.
and the earthiness, certainly to me, like I was saying before, that lends itself to classic cigar
Yep.
flavor as far as I'm concerned.
Cuban flavor.
Cuban flavor.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I would pick one of these up on my
Yeah.
own for sure.
Yeah, and there's I think there's a Maduro version I'm interested to try as well. But yeah, I'm gonna pick up one of the Habanos as well as the Maduro to kind of compare it as well.
Cool. Well, that's it for this for now. I think we'll take a break for a bit and let's get right into the unboxing.
Yeah, we'll see you guys soon.
3 cigars, 3 personalities, and 1 trip through the heart of Miami cigar culture. That's all I know. That's all I know about what's about to happen with this unboxing, is that I got 3 cigars in here. They have to have something to do with Miami. So let's get right into it. We're going to unbox this. Cole, do you have any idea what's going to happen here?
I know that there's something in the box. I don't know what it is.
What's in the box?
What's in the box?
Every time I do
man?
this, I think of 7. What's in the box?
Yeah,
going to
I'm
Falco's
very
head.
excited to see what's in there.
Okay. Ooh, colorful. Very Miami Art Deco colorful. Of course. El Mago. Look at that. Okay. El Mago. Just enjoyed last week. We enjoyed an El Mago Lotus Tubo, and it was a Lancero, which was really tasty. Look at that Miami Magic 3-pack. What do we got in here? We got a. I need my old man glasses. Okay, we got. It's okay. Let me just read off what we got here instead. They're from Nicaragua. Their origin's Nicaragua. They range from mild to medium. Each are a 6x52 Toro, so decent size. The notes: the key appeal of the Miami Magic cigar sampler is that it brings together 3 distinct El Mago blends in a single pack. And that's for sure. Look at that. It's a nice, colorful pack. First of all, the Miami Art Deco is a Habano wrapper. And that would be, which one is that one? That's the pink one, I think, right? You know, instead of opening the pack itself, I have some of these loose, handy.
What you can do is move the box.
Oh, yeah, move the box, the ugly
Move
box.
the box. And then you can put the other one down.
There you go, Cole.
I'll take the box.
Yeah, I'll keep that in the for the overhead. And let's look at these individually without opening the sampler. So the pink one here is the Art Deco, and inside it's a Habano wrapper. So this is going to be a little bit more, let's say, mild. Yeah, not medium.
Yeah.
I'd say medium. This is going to be medium bodied.
Yeah,
Medium bodied. Offers a refined experience with a focus on balance and style. The I'm going to put that aside for a second. The yellow tubo houses the Triunfante. Steps up the flavor and complexity. It's a mild Connecticut. I'm going to open this one up as well. Yeah, mild Connecticut wrapper. And then finally, the blue and pink, the opposite of the Art Deco color palette, is the Maduro wrapper. And the Miami Maduro brings the darker, richer end of the spectrum. All 3 are handmade and presented together as a focused El Mago tasting set, giving both newcomers and existing fans an easy way to compare blends and find new favorites. That's a good sampler because look at that. Look at the dark Maduro wrapper on this Miami Maduro. Beautiful. And look at the, can you see the, I'm going to bring that up a little bit. Oh, maybe it will be out of focus. Look at that. The band is quite nice as well. I like that. But the packaging is unique. It's so colorful, and what an array of flavors they have just in the sampler, but also in their whole array of cigars that they offer. You've had a few, right?
Yeah, I've had the flavored. I bought them last Friday, I believe. I bought the flavored Miami Beach Sweets, the vanilla and chocolate one. I believe there's other flavors that they have out there, but I'm not too sure if we have them right now. I think we hope to get them. And I've had, I haven't had it yet, but I did buy the Alakazam by El Maga. It's more of a, I think it's a Habano wrapper, a little bit more of a rare release for them. It's numbered on the box. They come in 3 packs.
Nice.
Or you can get them as singles.
I put them back in the tubes. I'm gonna take them back out just so you can see the difference in the wrapper, and which distinctively different. I bet you flavors on this as well. Look at the difference. Like you got your Maduro, you got your Habano, and you got Connecticut.
Yeah.
Which would be the Miami is the Triunfante, not Miami. They're all Miami. The Triunfante would be the Connecticut. So that's it right there. The of course, the darker one, which would be at the more medium to full body, would be the Maduro right there in the blue. I love these colors. The packaging is just gorgeous.
Oh, it's beautiful.
Absolutely gorgeous. And the pink one, the Art Deco edition, is that's the Habano wrapper, right? And look at the difference there.
Yeah.
The color grade tells you about the strength. and the bands are beautiful.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a nice flavor journey, especially if you don't know much about El Maga or El Mago. It'll help you kind of decide whether you want to explore the brand more, and which everyone should because it's a good brand. I haven't been disappointed by anything that I've smoked from them. And yeah, it's a nice little flavor journey between creamy, peppery, and then chocolatey.
If you could, would you smoke 3 in a day?
Oh yeah,
So this would be great because I'd start with the Triunfante, nice Connecticut, a little bit creamy,
Yep.
good morning stick. Maybe for lunch, I'd have the Art Deco Habano,
a little bit medium.
medium bodied, and then go for a more fuller bodied Maduro with the Maduro,
Yeah.
Miami Maduro. Man, they all have, like El Mago all has that like nice silky band at the cap, at the end. Beautiful.
Not only that, like every El Mago that I've seen that has come in, all have the tubos, which is a really nice touch. I think there's one bundle that doesn't have tubos, but man, they put so much effort into those tubos and the artwork they put on them.
The artwork is great. What a great little pack too. Just 3. Like a lot of sampler packs come in 5s.
Yep.
I would buy a 3-pack like this for sure.
Yeah.
And some people might be fooled by like the colorful packaging and go, well, that's not how a traditional cigar should look. This is going a bit too extreme. I disagree. The Lancero we had last week, which was fantastic in that tealy minty packaging, was gorgeous to look at and also gorgeous to taste. It was really
yeah.
tasty. So I'd be curious to take, I might end up buying one of these later today. Can I use the
You can.
code Destiny today? Destiny, which is 10% off everything online, everything in store, including these this nice El Mago Miami Magic 3-pack. Wow, what a perfect. That's this is the first sampler pack I've seen lately that has this nice gradation from Connecticut shade, Habano to Maduro.
Yeah, usually you get, just trying to think of some other sample packs. You usually get like 2 Connecticut's, a couple Habanos, or like 1 Maduro. Yeah, this is like nice. You get 1 of each, and then you can decide which one you like the best. And you can kind of explore more of those wrappers and profiles in their lineup.
And I bet you these are nice. Yeah, this is something for sure. Great gifts as well because they're tubos. Tubos are fantastic because I can carry it around easily. I can throw it in the bag. I can throw it in the car. I can travel with it and so on. I can gift it easily without and have it gifted to me without worrying about transporting and getting it ruined.
Yeah.
So it's fantastic. Don't forget again, we're going to wrap it up here. Destiny is the code. 10% off. Again, everything online and in store.
Expires at midnight Eastern tonight.
Expires
but
at
don't
midnight.
worry, we will give out another code tomorrow when our next stream happens between 2 p.m. to 3:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time.
Any hint of what we're doing tomorrow?
Nope.
Ah, okay. All right. Well then, until then, stay smoking.
Stay smoking, guys. We'll see you soon. We'll see you later. That's what I meant to say.